No, he's very uncomfortable at the moment. He got a knee in the lower back, and so we'll get him checked out over the next couple of days. At least we can come up for breath for a couple of days before we begin our preparation for England. So we'll wait and see how Jamie is, but he's pretty uncomfortable at the moment. No, the shoulder was great. No, it was solely that back injury. Yeah, well, we knew he was okay. He was off for blood. He had to be sutured. He's got a few stitches and a shiner, and we were more worried about just if that shiner blows up a bit, it's a little bit hard to judge distance, and therefore we were a little bit worried. Our medical team did an HIA on him anyway, as a precaution to make sure, but he started giving out to the doc, and when the doc first came on, and the doc knew he was pretty lucid, because that's just like Johnny. Yeah, he's fine. I think he's probably just frustrated. He missed one kick for touch that went out on the full, but I thought he kicked incredibly well out of his hand, and including one fantastic kick right down into the right-hand corner early on. So yeah, he's good.
I'd say frustrating. I think there was times where we put him under pressure, and we didn't follow up that pressure. We released it. I think there was one stage where we were really good maul where we drove him really well. Boys picked a good time to take it out of the maul and almost scored, and we knocked it on. So it's a scrum to them. You'd love to put them under pressure with their exit and have another crack at them then with a line out or whatever, but unfortunately we gave away a scrum and a penalty at the scrum, and unfortunately I think that was a little bit of the story of the day. We didn't back up the pressure we put them under. We released it, and they were able to then do the same to us and put us under pressure. So there's a lot of things in the game that frustrated me in terms of things that we want to do well, things we've done well in training all week, that we didn't execute out there. So, from my point of view, I suppose, not all that often I beat France, or I'm on teams that beat France, so you can't complain much when you're on the right side of the result against them.
Well, you spoke last year after the victory against France. They were not being happy with the last 10 minutes, and you mentioned it a couple of times since. How would you compare the last 10 minutes?
Yeah, look, I think unfortunately probably in some ways it wasn't too dissimilar. We'd love to be, I think, defending with the ball, having the ball and going at them. I think when you give teams of the quality of France with the size and the power they have, but also with the individuals they have, when you give them the ball for long periods, inevitably something happens. And unfortunately we conceded one try, and I think it is better than what it was maybe in that game last year and in the New Zealand game last year and probably in the South Africa game, but it's still something you'd love to do is finish those games in their half, going at them.
Joe, will the game against England decide the close?
A game against England is our next one, and that's what we're planning for. And I've got too much respect for a couple of my old mates, Gats and Vern Cotter in Wales and Scotland, and I think that those two going head to head tomorrow, one of those two teams will come back into the competition with a win, and it's all on again. It's one of the things that I think is fantastic about the championship is that it is so tight, it is so difficult to win, and you can never say that you've got your nose in front really until you get to that end point.